So leg day today on my new accessory for my bench. This is the leg extension hamstring curl for my hoist bench. Feels very smooth. This is brand new. So starting off at 45. I'm not sure how much you can put on this thing, but I know since I'm using bumper plates, I can't put that many 45s on it. Yeah, it's like three bumper plates you can pretty much fit on here, depending on the thickness. Or 3 45s it looks like. Or maybe less too. Because, shoot. I guess I have to use regular plates here. Because, oh see, the bumper plates are hitting. Yeah, these are too big. They hit the bottom of the bench. And so I lose like this much. That could also be due to how low I put it. But I kind of need this height because if I put it up more, well, I can't change it with it now. Alright, I'll just do this for today, I guess. Feel a good pump there. So let's see, I might be able to fit one more plate on here, but if it falls off, that will suck. So let me try it without the collar. This might be a bad idea. But, you know, it's too dry. So 3 plates do fit on. This one's a 35, not a 45. So slightly small, yeah, a little smaller width. And then this is definitely not going to fit, but it's probably not going to do anything. Let's see. So this is 2 45s and a 35 for the leg extension. That's a good weight, and you can see when it's coming up that if I have this, if I bring this up a little bit, then I won't hit on the bottom, and then I'll be able to, the collar will be able to fit. So it fits about 3 45 bumper plates, and I'm guessing with regular 45s, maybe like five plates, maybe. So I might go buy some if I want to do leg workouts at home. So probably do 2 more sets of this, and then we'll do some hamstring curls, lying hamstring curls. So I'm pretty happy with the purchase. When I bought it, I also bought the preacher curl, and it came with a stand which I put them in on. It's not shown, but by default I normally have this in when I'm doing other exercises so my feet will catch, and you can see this thing's getting kind of nasty. I gotta clean it. And normally when I do a leg workout, I start off with like squats or a heavier movement, but today, since I'm trying out my new device, I'm starting here. And it's good to mix things up. But you can see if I'm able to move this up just a little bit, I can get that on there. Hey. Let's do that. Also, I don't have to do the 2 leg, I can do the 1 leg too, and then I can reduce the weight. So that could probably be a more practical application if I just want to do 1 leg. Then I can do less plates. Which plates are... This is I'm upstairs right now. So I have to basically, if I want to bring plates up here, I need to get a stand and put it in a corner somewhere or whatnot, but I don't want to put a lot of plates up here because it's upstairs, and I mainly just use my power block, which I have the 2 here. So maybe a long-term solution, get a stand, small stand, put it in the corner, put maybe three or four 45s. I kind of don't want to do that, but we'll see. Because then basically the weight is up here, and then I would only use it for leg day, basically, unless I also bring up an easy curl bar or something. So maybe I could buy a stand which allows for weight and an easy curl, and then I could add easy curl, and then I could use regular plates for that, for a couple different things. I might do that, that sounds like a better idea. Okay, so this is super annoying, but okay. So with my upstairs home gym equipment, I don't want to turn it into a full gym. The original idea was just put something small here. That's why I started out with these little dumbbells, no stand, and just some gripping stuff. And that's like super easy to do because these take up like no space at all, especially without a stand. But then, of course, one more weight, so then I got the 175 power blocks with the stands. That takes up a more amount of space. And then when I did that, I was like, well, I need a bench. So I put the bench down. And then eventually I'm like, well, I need the accessories. And then the accessories take up a lot of space, and then now I need the weight for the accessories. So basically my upstairs is turning into a gym, which I didn't originally intend for it to be, but as long as I'm kind of limited in the size of the space, I think it won't be too terrible to look at and still be a little functional for a living space. Oh, yeah, so I wanted to show the one-legged here, so let me try one-legged. I think I can do 2 plates, let's see. So one-legged, let's do that again. And then when you got that's why I was thinking the bumper plates would be easier for upstairs, but they're still plates. I don't want to bring up the house any more than I usually do. Oh, it's too light. Yeah, so one leg is also very doable. Okay. So to move on, I'm going to do lying leg curls. They're hamstring curls, whatever you call them. Put down the towel because you kind of need it for this exercise. Keep the weight at 45. So overall, this attachment, which is the leg attachment for the hoist bench, which I have model, I have no idea what model I have, somewhere, but I'm pretty happy with this thing so far, except that I'm a little upset that this hits right here, but I guess I can just raise this a little, maybe, we'll see. Or I have to use the smaller plates. So to get in, it's not too bad. This feels pretty good, and for some reason it seems to be the most used piece of equipment at any gym I go to. Is So it's kind of nice just to be able to do it at your own pace. Not have to worry about it getting open and someone spending 40 minutes on this machine. Especially if the gym only has one. So, based on what I'm seeing, I'm going to need the regular plates, not the bumper plates, which I prefer the bumper plates for upstairs because they're, I mean, if you bang into them, it doesn't kill you, and if it falls, it does a little bit less damage than straight metal, but I kind of need it for the setup, so I'll make that adjustment. And now, since I have an upstairs gym and a downstairs gym, I'm probably going to get them just for upstairs, so I don't have to clean them or anything, that they'll just be just for upstairs use. And that will be a little bit pricey, but I put on my to-do list. Because bringing these plates upstairs and downstairs isn't really, I mean, you have to be pretty dedicated for that. So this is set number 2 here. And I do notice, which I've noticed before when I have had a similar type of extension at a home gym I used to have, and when you get to the top, I think it's the plate shift or whatever, but it becomes much easier. So you gotta kind of go up to the top, kind of at the top, kind of slowly, then come back down, or it's going to go up way too fast and it's going to be super jerky. So it's not as great of a feel as if you're on a machine at the gym. But it works. And maybe when there's less wiggle room here, it'll be a much smoother path. Maybe I need to grease this thing too, or just use it since it's brand new. Maybe we'll But this kind of allows me, even if I didn't have my power rack downstairs, I could do leg extensions, lying hamstring curls, then I could do maybe lunges with the dumbbells, maybe some Bulgarian squats, one-legged squats, where you're kind of going up here and going down, which I hate doing, but is really good. And you could get a pretty decent workout without I gotta work on that. I'm very off balance. And if you're not kind of prepared for that, it can be kind of awkward on the hip or in the groin. I always think I'm going to do leg extension. Yeah. So I'll do 2 more sets and do 4 sets total. So I think I'm on set 3 here. I'm going to keep the weight the same because I noticed I was starting to fatigue here. So. Might be slightly heavy for me too. So I'm not doing, like when I was doing the leg extension, I noticed it was very light for 2 legs. For 1 leg, I probably should have focused on doing 1 leg, but I wanted to show just a regular 2-legged extension. We can do like sets of 20, then do like 10 with 2 legs, then do 10 with 1 leg, drop a plate, do like a superset or I guess a drop set. And I'm using a generic I prefer these clamps to regular clamps. They work pretty good. I think they're called lockjaw, if I remember correctly, but that's like whatever I bought was some cheap, a generic version. So it's definitely starting to fail there. I'll just do 1 more. And then I'll move downstairs. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Not sure if I want to squat today. Probably need to though. The benefit of doing this first is that when I squat I'll definitely be less weight. Since I'm a little exhausting the muscles. So just doing the leg extensions, hamstring curls, probably took me about 25 minutes or so. So if I work out for an hour, I guess that's a fourth of the time just doing 2 exercises. But I think I did 5 sets of 1. I'll do 4 sets of this. So I'll finish with this. Let's see how much I can do here. And this is 245s, bumper plates. Okay, so that is it for my upstairs workout with this new attachment here. So it took me a little bit to install, but I did it correctly, I believe, and I'm pretty happy with this hoist product. It feels really good. And I should have bought, when I bought the bench, I should have bought the attachments. So don't be like me and wait. And then it was kind of a pain to make sure that I found the right one. And then when I bought one, I had, of course, when I was at the store, I was originally came in just for this. But then I saw the stand, and the preacher curl, and I just bought everything in the stand just to show. I gotta be careful here, don't fall. The stand looks like this, so it's very easy to assemble. Just the 4, and then both attachments go in here, and you can put it in the corner. It's very light. So do that. And then just to show the full disassembly, take the weight off. Okay, and then pull out this, get gentle, and then bam, you're done. So that's it for my upstairs.